Mike, welcome.
Thanks, Les.
Thanks for coming aboard.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Well, I've been doing this for about 4 years now. So House Inspect Australia, we started.
Yep.
And we made our initial inquiries with OCBAR and licensing to find out what we needed to do to become house inspectors and do pre-purchase inspection. And to our shock, they said there's nothing, there's no requirement, we don't license it. So I obviously thought you'd have to be a licensed builder to inspect someone's house. You want to know the guy that's looking at it actually knows what he's talking about. So, so that's sort of where we decided we'll set our benchmark. That myself, I'm a licensed builder and building supervisor, and all my guys that work for me, everyone on my team, have all from a trade background, have all done a minimum of their Cert 4 in building and construction, and have had plenty of years on the tools in the trade. I suppose the vendors selling their house and it's their loved family home, and it's, you know, to them it's the best. It's their castle. It's the best one on the market. So it's, you know, it's like taking your car into the mechanic to get them to have a service and tune up. You know, we go in, we give it a thorough looking over, and we identify any faults that may be there. So, and typically they could be up in the roof space, on the roof, or under the house. And if there are any problems there, or anything that's, you know, might be a little surprise down the track, we can get it, you know, sorted out before it goes to market. I mean, the last thing you want is everyone's excited about a house being sold. The purchaser are excited about buying it. The vendors are excited about selling it, and then this building inspector comes in and, you know, puts a damper on the party. You know, so let's, you know, get it sorted out at the front end. Yeah. So I mean, it's for Oz Property, it's great to know that, you know, the product they're selling, they've got you know, we've got the report. You've got an intimate knowledge, I suppose, of the house inside and out, and you know what you're putting out to market. But we've got 14 guys in SA, and we do. I mean, there's been a big increase in the last few years of dressing the houses for sale internally. You know, with the furniture and tidying up and really presenting that product. Which is great. We do the outside stuff, you know, the tidying up the paving, the gardens, and the bits of maintenance that you put off every weekend because a good game of footy's on. It can be daunting getting a 50-page report and you start flipping through it and what does all this mean? So, you know, we chat with the client, talk them through it, get them to understand what it is, you know. And just because something's listed as a major defect doesn't necessarily mean it's a structural problem, and it's maybe not something that needs to be done today or tomorrow, next month, but maybe it's a 12-month time frame. So our reports are available online. So or a lot of people just ring me and we can email them through. So, but we're really doing them at a heavily discounted rate. Because we're able to get in there early, we can work within our time frames and not work within a cooling off period. So there's obviously typically there's a lot of pressure to get something done within 48 hours for the cooling off period. So because we've got the luxury of getting in there early, working within our own time frames, we can, you know, do a lot with our price. So you know, essentially we're doing them for half price. For any of these ones that we do that are a pre-sale inspection, if you like.
From the buyer's point of view, they've got full disclosure in that they know, you know, it's been professionally inspected by a licensed builder. And you know, and when they come to actually, you know, putting pen to paper on an offer, they know what they're putting an offer for, not a question mark that might pop up in a building report and affect the whole sale process. And that's where, from our point of view, we see you as a great partnership, and you know, look forward to lots in the future.
So do we. Excellent. Thank you very much. Thanks, Blake.
All good.